Plaintiff Taylor Cole believes the defendant is her father, but sometimes he claims her, and sometimes he doesn't. Taylor says she wants to know the truth, so she petitioned the court for a paternity test, and she's suing for a false arrest and slander. Defendant Dion Brown says around the time Taylor was conceived, Taylor's mother slept with Dion's friend, and Taylor has his friend's last name. Regardless, Dion does believe that he is Taylor's father, and he's countersuing today for assault and damaged property.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
I asked the court for a DNA test against Dion because sometimes he claims he's my father and sometimes he claims he's not my father.
He tells you that?
Yes.
She lying.
When was the last time he told you that?
We got into a disagreement and we was on the phone and he was like, go ask your dad for help and stuff. Like he refers to this other guy as my father.
Okay.
And I have a screenshot of him referring to the man as my father.
Let's see it. Please get your daughter and baby mama. They have been harassing me for too long. I'm ready to go on Jerry, which is Jerry Springer, about this. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
On my birth certificate, I got that too. There's no one that signed my birth certificate.
No one?
Yeah, no one signed my birth certificate. What he tells me and what my mom tells me, it don't add up and make sense to me, so.
Did your mom tell you he's your dad?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, and so you believe he says this, why? Why do you think he says it?
I think it's because, like, he mad at my mom.
Okay, so he does this out of anger?
Yes.
Is this your mom?
Yes.
You want to testify? Why don't you come up? State your name.
My name is Cherie Coverhide.
Okay, what background can you give me on this?
Pretty much, just to sum it up real quick, I met Dion back when I was like about 14-ish. Ended up having Taylor. He is the father, I'm for sure. He is her father. He's just, for some odd reason, he doesn't like me. I mean, hate me. He says he makes Facebook posts. He goes live about us. He's said things about me that's not true. He's came for all three of my kids, including Taylor.
Came for them to
saying they're crazy, they're stupid, they're retarded.
Why do you think he's doing this?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any dealings with him.
How long has he been doing this?
It just recently started within the past maybe year, all of a sudden, out the blue.
Do you have any idea why your dad is doing all this suddenly?
Because it was another guy involved in my life, like another father figure.
And so that only recently came up, man?
Oh, no. Okay, no. So back when I had her, when I was pregnant with her, I was 100% honest with both parties. You know, I unfortunately had relations with the other guy, and it was after he went to jail, but I didn't know I was already pregnant. So I was perfectly honest. We need to get a blood test. I'm not for sure.
Was there a DNA test taken?
Yes, and he's her father. He's 100%.
Let me hear from you, sir.
Well, first of all, Your Honor, Taylor knows she's my child. She knows I love her. She knows I will do anything for her. She knows this. I just don't tolerate disrespect. This is what she is to me. She cusses me out. Where the confusion is coming from, Your Honor, her mother, who is standing here today lying to you, slept with my friend and then told him that Taylor was his. That's why Taylor's last name is Cole, which is not my name or her mother's name. It's his last name, the guy that she slept with. And for a while, I wasn't allowed to be around Taylor. And I took it upon myself to go downtown and take a blood test. I took a blood test. It came back 99% that she was my child. So when I tried to be around her, the guy didn't want me around because he was my friend, and we fell out after that. He didn't want me around, so I guess he started telling her I couldn't see her, but all her life I tried to be there. The only thing that I say is when she don't get her way with me, she'll bring this man up to me to hurt me. And it really hurts me that she's still carrying my daughter. She's still carrying this man, his last name after all of these years. It was never changed. She'll bring his name up, and then when she wants something, she'll call me and I'll say, well, why don't you call him? I don't never say I'm not her father. I've never said that, Your Honor.
All right. So when she disrespects, curses him out, he might not even be referring to bloodline. I might say that to my daughters based on my daughter wouldn't do this to me. My daughter wouldn't talk to me like that. So you're not my daughter. So that could be where that response comes from. And now how are you suing him for false arrest and defamation?
On June 28, 2016, me and him got into a disagreement. And
Over what?
I really can't remember.
Okay.
But he went in and told his wife, tell your company to leave. So I'm like, well, you're my father, so why would you tell your wife, tell your company to leave, and I came over here for you? And so he goes outside. So now we're on the porch, and I'm on the phone with my sister, and I'm explaining to her what happened, and I said, him. And he got out the car, he came up the stairs and started punching me, dragging me, kicking me. So it was a knife on the table. I picked up the knife and I said, if you come by me, I'm gonna stab you if you hit me again. And so as I'm saying that, I scratched it was a printing machine, like I guess where they make their t-shirts, and I scratched that. I go outside, get in the car, I'm telling my cousin to pull off, like get me from over here. And that's when he called the police, and he told them that I attacked him, and he wanted me arrested. So I was falsely arrested because I didn't attack you.
You have the police report today?
No, but I have it where they dismissed the case.
Okay, so let me see it.
I do.
Police report. So you were never charged?
Yes, she
No.
was.
It says dismissed.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you weren't charged.
Right.
In fact, to be dismissed, you had to be charged.
Mm-hmm.
They dismiss what? The charges.
Sir.
Now, was there a trial or what?
No, sir. The
Why did they
police
dismiss
came
it? Do you know
because I
why?
did not go to court. I did not want my daughter. I love my daughter. I didn't want her in jail.
Yeah.
I just really wanted her away from my house at that time. I have audio, Your Honor. I have text messages. If you listen to some of this or look at some of this, it's not a way a child talks to
Let me see
their
what you
parent.
have and let me listen to what you also have.
Okay, you can. That's.
Don't nobody give a about that little. You still need to go get a DNA test. And y'all, my last name is Cole, cause that Cole did more than anything of lame, dirty, right, burning. Deion Brown could have did that. You don't even know who the that man is. You don't look nothing like that man, and you what? Fuck about your business.
That's how she talked to me and my wife, Your Honor. This is how she talks to us.
Okay, now can we play the? Oh, okay.
What do you want to play? You have a video?
Yeah, I
What is
have
it going to show?
him slandering like my name and talking about my personal.
All right, let's see it.
Taylor, which is my daughter, which is the oldest up, out here making your daughter have abortions at 18 because you telling her what type of mom is you. You made my daughter have what? Abortion once or twice. Talking about she not ready. Get your daughter out these streets and out of everybody's bedroom. And get your daughter, man, out of everybody's abortion clinic.
Yeah, he was attacking your mother for the most part, although the things he said were distasteful to say about your daughter, to say the least. But he was talking about your mom. Secondly, that's him giving his opinion. Opinions are not slander. And if she had terminated any pregnancy, that part was a fact. So if you wanted to defend the pregnancy termination and we determine that it is untrue, then he's liable for slander. And so I don't know if you want to go through that or not. And then let me get to the assault and damaged property you're countersuing for.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. As you have the pictures up there, I have a picture of what my machine cost. She already admitted to you that she stabbed it. On this day of this incident, Your Honor, my wife brought her to my house. She became disrespectful. I asked my wife to get her because she the one that brought her. And she's talking about, you don't have to tell her to tell me to leave. I'm your daughter. She came on the porch talking about, no, Kim to my other daughter, Your Honor, cussing me out. I got out the car, I asked her to leave. She swung on me. My son grabbed her. They put her in the house. She ran in the house. She got a knife. She started stabbing my machine, cutting the wires of the pictures that I showed you. All of this time, the police is coming. They pull up the street. She runs outside.
But you have a police report that reflects that?
Yes, sir. I handed it to you. That's
no,
the
this
charge.
isn't a report. These are charges. I need a report.
Okay.
The police report would be the best thing to convince me that what you're saying is right or what she's saying is right. And so far, I'm not sure who is telling the truth about this assault. So the damaged property is your machine?
My press.
Your press machine, I'm sorry. I'll grant you that for $500. She admits to having done that. And we'll take a look at the paternity test, would you please?
Okay.
And we know, as I said, young lady, the police believes you did it. So he did not file false charges against you in effort to get you locked up illegitimately. That's what you would have to prove. And the prosecutor thought you did it. All I'm going to tell you is Deion Brown is your father. Do what you want with your name. He's your father. Have a good day. Judgment for the defendant. Your claim is dismissed.
I don't know why you got me on here, little girl.
What you can do is
keep
our name out your mouth.
You know I love you, little
Worry
girl.
about your hoe.
Hey, you need to.
You just mad because you don't look like this baby
And
girl.
you
I'll be
flat.
mad too.
You flat.
Tell the truth while you
my dude.
Tell the truth.
You my
Tell
dude.
the truth.
Y'all done trying to sue the whole city. You
I'll be
flat.
mad too if I look like that.
If she continues to be disrespectful, I don't want nothing to do with her. I'm not gonna tolerate no child calling me out my name, disrespecting me in no kind of way. I would stay away from her if she continues to be disrespectful. Now, if she respects me, I would love her with open arms. Other than that, that's all I have to say.
This too much for my baby. The things that he said to her and said, we won't have no dealings with him. None. As if, just like before.
I just would like to disrespect away from my kids. She brings it to my 14-year-old and my 1-year-old. Other than that.
And she's only disrespectful when she's being disrespected. She's not disrespectful.
Well, in no
but when
world.
someone violates her
In no world
and disrespect her,
a child is not to disrespect their parent. My mama disrespect me, she cussed me out. I didn't cuss back at her.